What's going on, guys? Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new upcoming series trailer, Hawkeye. It is pretty hyped, a pretty awesome looking trailer. We're going to go through, break down all the little bits of Easter eggs here and what we know about the show so far, coming out very soon this November. So without further ado, let's jump right on into it. Gandering here from an overall plot basis of what the trailer here gave for us, it teaches us the story here as of what the series is of course going to be about, but exactly where Hawkeye remains after the events of Avengers Endgame. Especially seeing the two close deaths, or really three in some aspects if you really want to put it that way, including Tony Stark, Iron Man, the death of Black Widow that he was there for, that maybe guilt that he feels after those traumatic events, and also the death behind, or you know, the close to death here, and the closing of Captain America and his character as well. But really the ones that stand out to me the most are Iron Man and Black Widow. He seemed to be the closest with those specific Avenger characters. So I think that we're going to see that, you know, the whole mourning type of thing going on here with his character a little bit, looking back on some of those fond memories there with Black Widow or with Iron Man, of course. And we're also going to see into the future here with his character, as well as what's going to happen here with Kate Bishop, with Haley Steinfeld coming into the scene here with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and furthermore taking on that overall mantle of Hawkeye exactly. Also, just a little bit of a side note here, I absolutely am in love with the holiday themes here already. I'm a huge holiday type of person, and to see that we're getting a Marvel show out of all things, you know, kind of geared towards the whole holiday season is absolutely amazing. Of course, there's always that argument that Iron Man 3 is a holiday movie, but that's kind of besides the point. And of course, there's little, you know, different Easter eggs that we can see here as Hawkeye is trying to have some catch-up time here for his family and with his family, as he's missed so much time with them. And that's not only from the events of Avengers Infinity War with the snap and having everybody dusted away, but also with the events of just really him being an Avenger in general. I mean, his early life, or early kid's life rather, he really wasn't there that much. He was off fighting with the Avengers for the most part, so he really wants to take the time here to finally have some, you know, time with his family and make up for lost time. So really seeing the origin story here for Kate Bishop and her character here that we're seeing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe instead of in the comics, there's different routes and different ways that they can really go about this whole idea here, and it seems like the idea that they're doing is that not only is Kate Bishop later on, of course, going to take on the mantle of Hawkeye, I think is something we're definitely going to see here by the end of the series, but we're also going to be seeing her really take on that mantle of Ronin, and that's kind of what the whole prelogue almost is, it seems like, or at least from what the trailer here is really showing us, is that she was trying to be somebody that she's not, and that's kind of what it is that she's trying to take on this mantle of Ronin and, you know, being that vigilante, and I think that's definitely something we're going to be seeing here by the end of the series, except instead of Ronin, it's going to be the mantle of Hawkeye. So with kind of that topic of the whole vigilante type of thing here going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and seeing it become more and more of a thing, especially seeing that Hawkeye has really such an entry point to bring more vigilantes into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I feel like something that we've already seen, speaking of vigilantes, is Scarlet Witch or Wanda from WandaVision. I feel like that she's almost like a vigilante as well, and same thing really goes for a lot of the members that you see on Team Cap with Captain America Civil War, but that's something we can kind of discuss in a later video. Aside from previous vigilantes, it also gives us an opportunity here to bring in new vigilantes, such as, more specifically, the Punisher. I think is a great one, and a huge one that a lot of fans are really ramping up for and really want to see would be Daredevil from the Netflix series. With the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, they had speculated that they actually saw Charlie Cox's character, Daredevil, in the trailer. However, it was debunked and proven wrong, but it still leaves an entry point there for Daredevil to, you know, make his way into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, whether that is with Spider-Man No Way Home or it could also be with the Hawkeye series. Either way, it's up in the air because Charlie Cox never really full-on denied him in his involvement in Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, really, whether or not that's the whole idea here and with Hawkeye that we could very well see is just kind of up in the air, completely unknown, and it kind of remains as a question out there. I really don't think it's something that they're going to, you know, really have it as a full-on entry point for these characters, to Punisher and Daredevil or whatever other characters they would like to bring in, but it definitely is posing the question of them maybe just mentioning it at the very least. Another thing, kind of, going back to the whole Christmas themed idea here for this show, a lot of fans have really been kind of comparing this to the Die Hard movie, as it's kind of pretty much going to be the Die Hard of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is something I think is going to be really, really cool. And furthermore, I've heard a lot of Marvel fans out there comparing it to trains, planes, and automobiles. Sorry about that. The movie here with, trying to get home in time for Christmas. Furthermore, recapping back to what I had talked about at the beginning of the video here, also with it explaining that time with Hawkeye being a Ronin and all of that type of stuff there going on here for this show, it also furthermore poses the question of almost being like an origin story here for Hawkeye and touching on some previous things that might have happened with his character. Now, seeing that the show is going off into the present here, it doesn't really feel it's fit for it to have anything to do with his origin story unless they do it here in this show. Like, if they were to do a second season and have it pretty much be a Hawkeye origin story, I really just don't think it would really work all that well. Other than all that, guys, I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below, guys. What do you guys think about Hawkeye so far, guys? It looks absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to see this show coming out very, very soon this October, guys. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, as it really does help the channel, and check out Instagram on official MCU for more Marvel-related content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and remember, with great power comes great responsibility. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and of course, we're going to continue to keep you guys updated here for more videos here on Hawkeye and Marvel, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Peace out.